month of October is filled with releases for the Nintendo Switch. So without wasting time, let's start the list with Europa, a narrative adventure inspired by Studio Ghibli animations. Featuring charming animated art and a world in ruins, the game is set on the moon Europa, which is a terraformed paradise under the shadow of Jupiter. The player controls an android named Z, who embarks on a journey in search of answers, exploring a failed utopia and discovering the story of the last living human. For those interested, a demo of the game is already available on the Nintendo eShop, allowing players to experience a bit of the adventure before the official release. Fantasy Friends Dream Worlds is a puzzle and platform game where you will accompany Aria in a magical world full of charming creatures. Each creature has unique powers that help progress through the different dream worlds. Among the creatures, you will find everything from magical unicorns to cute goats and funny penguins. The game offers 6 enchanted worlds to explore, such as the Candy Garden and the Bubble Bay. Additionally, you can discover new outfits for Aria and customizations for your pets. After the adventures, you can also take care of your fantastic friends by feeding them, petting them, and playing with them. Kill Knight is an isometric shooter game set to be released on October 8, 2024 for the Nintendo Switch. In the game, you take on the role of a knight condemned to eternal suffering in a dark and terrifying arena. The gameplay involves using a devastating arsenal to face hordes of supernatural creatures. The goal is to master the inner demon as you fight against these evil forces. Kill Knight is described as an ultra-responsive shooter, inspired by arcades, suggesting fast and dynamic gameplay with an emphasis on quick reflexes and combat strategies. Monster High: Skulltimate Secrets is a new video game based on the popular Monster High doll franchise. The game puts players in the role of a Monster High student, where they can create their own unique monstrous character, choosing from a variety of monster types, abilities, and stylishly spooky styles. The player can explore the school with their friends, Claudine Wolf, Draculora, and Frankie Stein, seeking clues and learning new skills. The main goal of the game is to uncover the Skulltimate secrets of Monster High, exploring the hidden rooms of the school and unraveling the mysteries surrounding the place. Neva is a new action-adventure game developed by Nomada Studio, known for its acclaimed title, Gris. The game tells the thrilling story of a young woman and her wolf, who share a deep and special bond. Together, they embark on an adventure through a rapidly deteriorating world. The narrative promises to be touching and emotional, with the expectation that players will experience moments that may even bring tears. The game is highlighted for its beautiful art, which is a trademark of Nomada Studio. The visual aesthetic and emotional narrative are expected to create an engaging and memorable experience for players.
Feel the pain!
Stand still!
Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven, is a remake of the classic RPG game originally released in 1993. In this non-linear RPG, players will have the opportunity to rule and expand the Varennes Empire over several generations. The narrative involves the battle against the seven heroes in an epic battle that unfolds over millennia. The decisions players make will have a significant impact on the course of the journey. Square Enix has also revealed new characters and details about the gameplay, including an inheritance system that will allow players to pass skills and traits between generations.
See ya!
I think I finally understand now. When my father sacrificed himself, it was more than a mere succession of power. He knew that his spirit itself would continue to live on, in me!
Shadow Generations is a platform game developed by the Sonic team and published by SaGa. The game follows Shadow the Hedgehog, who faces his archenemy Black Doom. The story unfolds parallel to the events of Sonic Generations, 2011, and Shadow must use his new powers, called Doom Powers, to defeat Black Doom and save the world. Shadow Generations alternates between 2D and 3D platform gameplay. Shadow can stop time, freeze objects, access alternative paths, attack enemies using the Doom powers, throw spears, transform into a monster to traverse terrains, fly, and surf on water.
I am the true ultimate life form.
Shadows of the Damned, Hella Remastered, is a remaster of the original game released in 2011. This action-adventure game is described as an infernal journey that combines elements of rock, love, and a hint of demon hunting. The story follows Garcia Hotspur, a demon hunter navigating the depths of hell. The remaster promises not only improved graphics, but also new features such as a new Game Plus mode, allowing players to revisit the story with new challenges.
And what's more, challenge Suda51 to blackjack at the booth. Winners will score an autographed full set of Shadows of the Damned coasters. And what's even more, get kicked in the brain balls with the hardcore maniac level Shadows of the Damned quiz. The first 6 winners will receive a stupidly fabulous custom Shadows of the Damned ring. Don't you dare miss it.
My name is Glenn Windwalker.
Sky Ocean's Wings for Hire is a new Japanese RPG game set to be released on October 9th, 2024. The game is developed by the Chilean studio Octito Studios and promises to be a tribute to classic genre titles, especially inspired by games like Skies of Arcadia. In this game, players take on the role of a captain leading a team of celestial pirates. The gameplay involves turn-based battles in an open sky setting, where players will engage in thrilling aerial combat. With a proposal that blends classic JRPG elements with an engaging narrative and dynamic combat, Sky Ocean's Wings for Hire aims to be a memorable experience for genre fans.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, let's go! Excuse me, coming through!
SpongeBob SquarePants, the Patrick Star game, is set to be released on October 4th, 2024. This title marks the debut of Patrick Star as the protagonist in a game, which is a novelty for the series fans. The game is described as an open world where players can explore the underwater world with Patrick. During the adventure, he will receive missions from his friends, including SpongeBob and Sandy. One of the main features of the game is the ability to use almost any object that Patrick finds to change the world around him. This includes using a reef blower to create gusts of wind, a bucket of paint to paint the world, and even a sun hat to fly.
This is Patrick!
Super Mario Party Jamboree is the newest title in the famous Mario Party series, which will be released for the Nintendo Switch on October 18, 2024. The game will feature over 110 mini-games, offering a variety of challenges and fun for players. One of the new features is the online mode, which will allow up to 20 players to participate simultaneously, enhancing the multiplayer experience. There will be 7 different boards, each with its own characteristics and challenges, providing diverse gameplay. Expectations are high, with many considering that this title could redefine the party game experience on the platform. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutants Unleashed, is a 3D action platformer game developed by A Heartful Off Games and published by Outright Games. The release is scheduled for October 18, 2024. The game continues the story of the 2023 film Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Players join the Ninja Turtles brothers to face a new mutant threat in New York. The game offers single-player and two-player co-op modes, allowing you and a friend to tackle missions together. The game features a visual style that blends 3D with 2D, inspired by the film Mutant Mayhem.
Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed.
3, 2, 1. Let the Galactic trials begin. Race in alt mode.
Transformers: Galactic Trials is a new game from the famous Transformers franchise. The game combines arcade racing elements with robot battles, offering a unique experience for series fans. In this game, players will engage in intense races and robot combat while fighting to recover the lost Prime relics. The narrative revolves around the villain Nemesis Prime, who steals these relics, leading the Autobots to unite to restore order. The game also incorporates roguelite elements, meaning there will be a variety of challenges and the possibility to restart after defeats, keeping the experience fresh and dynamic. Nordics is the latest title in the famous action RPG franchise developed by Nihon Falcom. The game was initially released in Japan on September 28, 2023, and is now scheduled to arrive in the West on October 25, 2024. The game is set in the Gulf of Obelia and follows the adventures of Adol Kristin and his unexpected ally, the pirate Karya Balta. Together they face the mysterious immortal monsters known as Grieger to save the people of the Gulf. You can switch between controlling Adol and Karya independently, or together, combining their unique abilities to defeat enemies and build up the vengeance gauge for devastating attacks.
Let's go, Shield Brother!
I'm on it!
I'm glad it was you who happened upon Leela's shell.
My greatest treasure.
Gotcha!
To close the list, I bring you Date Everything, a dating simulator game that promises to bring a unique and unexpected experience. The game takes place in the comfort of your home and allows players to interact with 100 fully voiced characters. This includes a variety of dating options, ranging from ordinary people to unusual objects like a trash can. Date Everything offers an open world where players can explore and let romance flow in unexpected ways. The idea is that you can date not only people, but also everyday objects, like your bed and even a smoke detector. Well, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you next time.